Good day. We are Group 7 of UMS 122, and we are going to be talking about the employed learning style of academic tracks of students, a comparative analysis. I am Patricia Nicole Diaz, and I am going to be discussing to you the introduction. So let us first define what learning styles are. It is the range of students' competency and academics. These are kinds of learning ways to help a student improve and cope up to a specific subject, lesson, or activity. So there are different kinds of learning styles. These are the dependent, avoidant, independent, participative, competitive, and collaborative. Collaborative learning style is an educational approach in which students work in groups to further understand and cope up with the lesson. They are more active in group works and group activities. Dependent learning style is when learners look at teachers and peers as a source of guidance. It is easier for them if they have someone to help them with their academics. Next is participatory learning style. It is when learners are focused and increase class participation, in which improves their learning skills. Competitive learning style is typically places students in opposition to each other using their desire to win, excel, and succeed. Independent learning style are the ones who don't depend on a person's guidance in order to cope up or improve with the lesson or subject. It is better if they work alone and excels in academics when they are alone. So this research aims to know the best learning style for each student to further improve their academic life in school. So this research is also know the most effective learning style the majority of students have. So we are going to be comparing the most effective learning style for humanities and social sciences and the most effective learning style for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics strands. There. That's my introduction.
I'm here to discuss the purpose of the study. The study is to compare the preferred learning styles of senior high school students belonging to the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics strand, and humanities and social sciences strand. By comparing the learning styles, we can understand how these students acquire the knowledge we need. We can also identify whether a particular learning style is more prevalent in each strand or not. We can also use this study to come up with ways for the school and the parents to support the students depending on their preferred learning styles.
Good day. I'm Charles Benedict Almoica and I'm here to discuss the background of this study. Well, learning styles can be characterized and recognized in a wide range of ways. For most parts, they are general examples that give guidance to learning and educating. Learning styles can likewise be depicted as a bunch of variables, practices, and mentalities that encourage learning for a person in each circumstance. Every student has unmistakable and reliable favored methods of observation, association, and maintenance. These learning styles are trademark intellectual, emotional, and physiological practices that fill in as a very great pointers of how students see, associate with, and react to the learning climate. Students gain unquilly in contrast to one another, and it has been resolved that cerebrum structure impacts language structure procurement. It has additionally been indicated that various halves of the globe of the cerebrum contains diverse cerebral road. Few analysts guarantee that few kinds of cells present in the certain minds are absent in others. So in our study, like Patricia said, that we use a comparative method to compare the different kinds of learning styles of a human student and STEM. By this study, we can analyze the specific learning styles of the individual, thus identifying the uniqueness of every individual when it comes to learning. That's all.
Good day, I'm Juliana Medis Bando. I'm discussing about the objectives of the study. So our main objectives of the study is to provide the detailed information about differences of the learning styles of senior high school students, to provide more effective way of learning, especially to study intent to recognize or to point out the uniqueness of every students when it comes to their ways of learning, and to look into the different learning style of humanities in social sciences and technology, engineering, and mathematics, and to differentiate the all types of learning styles and how they vary and its connection to quality education. So in short, we aims to identify every individuals to investigate and to differentiate our objectives. That's all.
Good day. I'm Hannah Micaela Cervantes and I'm gonna explain the methodology. The researchers will use a causal comparative research design, and in this research design, the researchers will investigate the different learning styles between humanities and social sciences student and science and technology, engineering, and mathematics student. The participants will be 50 grade 12 students from UMS and other 50 grade 12 students from STEM, in total of 100 grade 12 students. In order to assess the learning styles of the students, the researchers will use survey form as an instrument and will adopt Gracia and Richman student learning style scale. And in this scale, will distinguish the learning styles of each participants with response strongly disagree, disagree, moderately, undecided, moderately agree, and strongly agree. The survey form consists of 60 items questions, which designed based on the student interview. The process of answering the questionnaire is done as an individual. The students were informed how to answer the questions on the survey questionnaire, and they were asked to answer all the questions carefully. For the data collection, the researchers will use one-way analysis variance, or ANOVA, to compare the learning style of UM student and STEM student. The data will be collected depends on what the answer of the participants. And the researchers estimate that the research will finish in 18 weeks, and this is the timeline. For the title, the duration is 1 week, introduction is 2 weeks, purpose is 1 week, background is 2 weeks, objective is 1 week, research questions is 1 week, research methodology is 2 weeks, data analysis and interpretation and discussion is 4 weeks, and summary, conclusion, and recommendation is 2 weeks, in the total of 18 weeks. Again, I'm Hannah Micaela Cervantes.
And I'm Juliana Medis Bando.
I am Patricia Nicole Diaz,
I'm Mark Janiel M. Contad.
and this is our presentation. Thank you so much for listening.